is Imran to Dilly.
How's that?
Well, that's it. Imran bowling ground behind with a full length delivery there. And 7 more innings for Imran Khan. Good shot.
Race back to complete his half century.
A little competitor there for the Imran to Ati. Well bowled. Beautifully bowled. It's that one that darts back so sharply.
The motivation behind this project was when my mother suffered and died of cancer. I realized that it was so painful for my whole family, and yet we had all the resources to have the best treatment in Pakistan, and despite that we all suffered, she suffered, and we could not even get a proper treatment. And it was the realization that in a country like Pakistan, where most of the people are poor, it's impossible to get proper cancer treatment if you do not have any money. And in a country of 110 million people, we do not possess one proper comprehensive cancer facility. And this is the most shocking thing, which most people do not realize. I never realized that. And that really there's a need to have diagnostic centers in the country so that cancer can be diagnosed early, and then therefore it can be cured. There are a lot of cancers, if caught early, they can be cured. Sadly, in Pakistan, most of the people, by the time they get to a hospital, it's too late.
If you really look at it, there are no research facilities available in Pakistan. WHO has given us figures that we should be diagnosing an average of 200,000 patients a year annually, which are the figures for all the third world countries. We are diagnosing only about 15 to 20,000 and treating them. Where do the rest of the patients go? We do not know. Lymphomas and leukemias are not as common in the West and generally occur in the elderly population. Now, when you look at our country, this is one of the most common malignancies we are seeing in the males. And it is occurring in people who are in the prime of their life or most productive years of their life. And these are tumors which are potentially curable. Unfortunately for us, we are not getting the cure rate which is being achieved in the West. And the fact of the matter is that a lot of cancers come here when they are at an incurable stage. If somebody in the West sees them, they'll be horrified. I've never seen such sort of horrifying ulcerated lesions, breasts which are just ulcerating or falling apart, young women coming in with such distorted figures, men with all their cheeks and everything, just broken apart. So it is basically these things are not seen in the West. And that is why most of our patients are incurable. What we feel is that with collaborative research in the West and even improving ourselves, we can do a lot for our country, and hopefully Shaukat Khanum will be doing the pioneer work and helping us out in all these things.
Getting treatment for the past 2 years, but not here, in the peripheral hospital. And she got
That's what Imran has done. He's put his name at stake. He's put his family's name at stake. He believes in it. That's why we are there. The project is not run by Imran. There's a board of governors which manages the policy of fundraising, projects, and finance.
I think in the first place we should not invest to one single person at all.
Well, Mayor ne bhi ye kaha tha ki they should tell him because
some person is, we have to find somebody very quick.
The main concern of the construction committee is to make sure that the schedules that we have now planned remain. We do know that there is costs are going up in this country. We've got to get this hospital built economically, and hence schedules are very important. Up to now, we've not had the slippages at all, and the way things are going, we appear to be well within the budget as of now.
ये बेनवाज मौसीकी पैदा करते हुए हमें आला इंसानी इक़्तिदार के बहुत से पैगाम दे रहे हैं। आज की शाम
First, we formulated a strategy for fundraising. And the first target that was given to us was to collect enough funds for the building itself. Now, we collected that. When we did the children's campaign, the target was achieved, and the moment it was achieved, we started construction.